What's good, YouTube? It's your boy 773 Josh, and we are back with another video. And in the previous video that I literally just recorded maybe like an hour ago, I talked about the best broker to use in 2026. And I'm like, you know what? I got a little bit of time before my dinner reservations. Let me go ahead and make a video and also introduce you guys to the best prop firm to use for day trading. And this is not for futures, but they do have a futures platform as well too. But this is more so for Forex. Forex, commodity, crypto, all of that good stuff. And so you guys, I've personally just started trading prop firms about 6 months ago. I've always been a person who was completely against prop firms. And it's mainly because I know of a lot of people who have traded with prop firms and they just want to screw you over. You pay for an account and they give you these hard to achieve rules and regulations, and you gotta oblige by these rules, and you hopefully you pass the account, but then after passing the account you still got some rules to keep the account, to be able to withdraw from the account. And so I was somebody who was just completely against that. I'm like, you know what, just put your own money in your own account and make your own money. That's been me for the past 5 years. But about 6 months ago, I actually got I got enlightened on, somebody really woke me up and it was like, well, Josh, I get your knowledge, I get your point of view, right? Not knowledge, I get your point of view, but you're a good trader. So if you just take your good trading skills and your discipline and you put that over here to a prop firm, you can just use their money to give you more money to then fund up your live account even more. And I was like, you might have me, because in the beginning I was thinking of it from a standpoint of like, oh, let me stop trading my own account and let me focus on prop firms. And so I personally don't recommend anyone do that. I recommend anybody who is looking to trade a prop firm to still, have a plan. Even if you're not trading your own live account right now, have a plan to trade your own live account so that you're not just completely dependent on an evaluation, or you're not just completely dependent on not being disciplined one day and just breaching the rules for a few pips or a few dollars. So it was kind of crazy, the thought process that I had on it. But since then, you guys, I've passed maybe about 5-6 different prop firm accounts, you guys. I have over, I believe, $200,000 to $300,000 in funded capital of prop firm accounts that I can actually trade in and withdraw from. And so what I want to do is I want to introduce you guys to one of the best ones out there in my personal opinion, you guys. Like I mentioned in my broker video, I've been trading for 5 years now, and so I've seen a lot of different platforms. I've seen a lot of things come and go. And one thing that I'm very big on at this point, because I do mentor people and I have a community of hundreds of people, and so I really care about knowing that what I'm introducing my community to, I can trust it. And so, when I first got into the trading space, I didn't have any connections. I didn't have anybody who knew, I wasn't connected to anybody who knew the person that ran the prop firm or ran the broker or ran the company, to where I was able to say, I could trust this person who has control over my money, or I could trust this person who I'm looking and I need to, make my livelihood in this space. And so, as I got more, experience in the trading space, I became more of a valuable person, in terms of business and companies. As long as you got a network, as long as you got people, anybody will kind of see value in, building a relationship and bringing you into the inner circle. And so this prop firm, you guys, actually reached out to me, and I kind of blew them off originally, you guys, because it just wasn't my focus to partner with them or promote their prop firm or any of that. I've never been that type of person where I want to make money from the broker or from the prop firm completely. I'm not against any additional money, but I've always been, okay, what's going to be best for my community? And so when I found this prop firm, you guys, I was like, let me look at it, let me check everything out, let me look at y'all, and really, take my time with it before I really tell my community about it. And so One thing I love best about it, you guys, is their communication is top tier. And just like the broker that I use, these are two completely different companies. Just like the broker that I use, they're very innovative. You know, their goal is to do what the space really needs. Their goal is to really take care of the customers, take care of the clients and the traders that actually use the platform. And I know this to be true because of what they've done, you know, not only for myself, but people in my community actually contacting and, you know, reaching out to support and things like that without them even knowing that those people are connected to me, and those people still had a great experience. And so, you know, at this point, you know, I told them, I'm like, look, you know, I'm willing to, you know, really talk more about you guys and, you know, let more people know about it. Not only because they, you know, want me to, or they gave me an ability to bring value to you guys. You know, I'm going to offer you guys a promo code in this video that's going to help you save a lot of money on prop firm accounts. But not just that, but mainly because I went through the process, you guys. I've recently, not too long ago, I'm gonna pop a picture up here. I've passed the prop firm account through this platform, and I'm actually pending a withdrawal right now. And you know, I know individuals who've actually withdrawn money from this platform, and I've withdrawn from prop firms before as well too. So you know, the process is doable, you guys. I've passed the account without even really trying hard, and so you know, I want to go ahead and now switch over to the computer and let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna show you guys the best prop firm that I believe you guys could be using in 2026. So let's switch over to computer and let's get into it. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into the video. So right here, the prop firm that I personally recommend individuals trade with is actually Funded Hero. And so Funded Hero, again, you guys, it's a prop firm that has futures and it also has Forex. I've personally only traded Forex with this prop firm thus far. And so one thing, you guys, that I want to show you guys right here on their website, average payout takes about 7 hours. They actually have paid over $1 million in funding. They offer 90% profit splits. They have over 10,000 traders, and they have very good reviews on Trustpilot as well. And so as you guys can see here, they actually showcase the payouts and whatnot on their website that are actually happening. And so as we scroll down, you guys, they have a lot of different account types. And this was something originally that I wasn't really attracted to. Sometimes when we, you know, start to see something that is different or new or something out of the normal to us, you know, we kind of look at it as a negative. And so me, I personally didn't like this originally. I was like, well, why do y'all offer so many accounts? Like, just offer a phase 1, a phase 2. Y'all offer all of these different accounts. I feel like it could get confusing. But at the in reality, you guys, not everybody is like me, and not everybody wants to trade in the style that I trade. Not everybody wants to go through the same evaluation that I'm willing to go through. And so I believe that that makes it even better for a variety of people to kind of find their home here with this prop firm, for them to be able to use it, whether it's for quick profits, whether you just looking to wham, and that means you just go in past the account and you just trying to make as much money as possible, or whether you're looking to use this as an account that you could just consistently grow, consistently withdraw from, get the payout, and just keep trading on. And so as we scroll down, you guys, these are the different account types. They have the one-step hero. One step means that you only have one evaluation. So for those that don't know what prop firms are, it's pretty much a company that will give you capital to trade with. And so all you simply need to do is pass a test. And after passing the test, they will qualify you to be able to get official capital of their own for you to be able to trade with and be able to withdraw from. So they have the one-step hero. The one-step hero phase 1, you have to make 10% of your account. You cannot lose 4% in a day, which is, if you do standard, is like a 10K account, right? So if you got a 10K account, you need to make $1,000 within phase 1. And then within that, you can't lose $400 in a day, and you can't lose $1,000 overall. So you could lose $300 today, $300 tomorrow, and you'll still be perfectly fine. But if you then lose, that's $600 total. If you then lose if you lose $400 again after that, if you lose $400 a day, you lose the entire account. If you lose another $300, you're down $900, and you still got $100 to spare to start bringing that account back so that you never reach the 10%. So that's very, very simple, you guys. So all you got to do is just figure out the percentages with each account. Now, these accounts do go all the way down to 2.5. Now, I personally never would ever recommend anybody do a $2,000 prop firm account. I just feel like that's super close to capital that you probably could raise on your own, 5K. So I recommend minimum 10K. Then they have the two phase. So target number one, all you need to do is make 8%. So now this becomes a little bit easier and better because you don't have to make 10% now. So if you got a $10,000 account, all you got to do is make $800. You can't lose 600 in a day, and you can't lose 1,200 overall. So that gives you even more wiggle room to make money and pass the account. And it even stays the same for phase two in terms of the loss, but now the target is even easier. So now all you have to do is make 500. And so that's amazing. You can't lose 600 in a day, but you got to make 500 overall. That's fire, y'all. So that account is only $87 right now. It's typically 103. And then you have the 3-step. So 3-step, you got to make 8%. So this is just a cheaper option. So if y'all see the one step 10K is 145. 2-step is $87. So the more the steps, the harder the account will be to pass, or the more time it will take. So if you have 3 phases, you can do 3 phases to bring the cost down. So that makes it, I like that. Originally, I was like, what's the point? Because I was just used to 1 phases, 2 phases. But now for the person that's like, man, I really can't afford a once. I got $50, $60 to spare. I don't want a 2K account, right? And I want a 10K account. You can't do $50, $60 one step. You can't do $50 two step. But if you do 3-step, you could get that for $69, and you could still get the capital that you want. So it's the variety that they offer that I truly like now. Before, I didn't get it. But now, really, like, since I've used the platform and I've talked to them, I understand what they're looking to do. And then you also have the fast pass, okay? So the fast pass means that there are no limited days that you have to trade. So you could pass the account in one day. And all you got to do is hit 6%. You can't lose 5% in a day, and you can't lose 10% overall. And then when you're funded, you can't lose 3%, and you can't lose 9%. So once you're funded, that's the little downfall kinda. And after that, we have the instant funded hero. And so this will give you an account that you can actually start to withdraw from right after, pretty much like you don't have an evaluation. And so as you guys can see the rules here, you can't lose 3% in a day. You can't lose 7% overall. If you ever lose 7%, then you lose the account. And then you have to trade for at least 7 days before you can request your first payout. So 10K account, you guys, that's going to cost you $234 regularly. Then they have the 1-step villain. So for the 1-step villain account, you guys, this is now 12% profit target. So it's a higher profit target, and I believe it's cheaper. So 72 for 1-step. For this one, 45. Okay. So what the difference is that your risk percentages are a lot lesser. So you can't risk as much more, and then you have to make more. So this just gives you more of like a cheaper, aggressive option instead of the hero. So now you're not the hero, you're the villain. I like that, y'all. It just pretty much offers a cheaper option than just the regular 1-step, 2-step heroes within the villains. So you get less. But for every single person that is actually watching this, if you are somebody that wants to use this prop firm, give it a go, give it a try. You could go ahead and click buy challenge, and I'm going to show you guys how this process would actually work. And then I'll even show you guys one of my accounts, okay? So right here, this is a 1-step hero account, you guys. This is a regularly $130. Well, no, it just added a crypto discount on there. So let's do credit card so it could take that discount away just in case you guys are not using crypto. So if you're using Apple Pay, whatever the case may be, your debit card, it's going to be $145. Then you'll click right here, and what you want to do is enter coupon code 773Josh, and you will actually get a discount on this, okay? So as you guys can see, it knocked off $87, so you can get a 1-step account, right? A 1-step hero account that is regularly $145 for $58, you guys. That's a 10K account, 1 phase, and you can even add on some add-ons right there, and then you could get 90% payouts, or you could do the bi-weekly payouts as well. So that'll bring you a subtotal to $75 instead of paying $145 total, or you could just just do a regular account and you could get $58 for everything, you guys. So that discount code 773 Josh will give you a discount across all accounts, whatever account you personally choose to actually use. And so now let's go ahead and go over to my account very quickly, right? So as you guys can see, this is an account that I've passed. It's a 10K account. As y'all can see the details, I started this account February 9th, and then I took the last trade and passed this account. What day was that? February 23rd. So I stopped trading the account, y'all. Like, we can even look at my history. So right here, my balance, I got it to 11,060. Max permit to loss was like $400. I've surpassed that. Daily drawdown, we're good, we're good, we're good. Boom. Okay, so these are my trade history right here. So the winning trades that I took was right here, you guys, 17 to 111, 67, 23. I had a $14 loss right here. Wins, and we had a bunch of losses right here. So I think this was like, I don't know, sometimes I get in modes where I really care about the accounts and I really want to pass them and I really want to get the best results. And then there's moments where for certain prop firm accounts, especially this one at the time, this was not funded for me. So I just really was just like, I was just taking bad setups sometimes and I just didn't care. As y'all can see, I was buying the same day, minutes later selling it. That was just, I guess, an emotional random day for me. But I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and pass this account because my community is asking about it and I don't want to go to my community with it unless I passed it myself. So then I just locked in and we got the results, you guys, and we passed this account. And so also what I'll show you guys in my community, I actually have an individual who also recently just became a funded trader using Funded Hero. And so let me go ahead and actually go to it because I announced it in the community and I congratulated him in front of everybody for it. But I also wanted to show you guys this to know that if you need help in trading and you're a complete beginner and you really don't know where to start and you would love to be a part of a community of other traders and investors, then this is an avenue that can really, help you, having access to a community of people who, you could work with, who you could grow with, who you could learn with. That's something that, becomes very, very beneficial. And so as we scroll up, I did a giveaway. As you guys can see, Taylor, she got a free $25,000 funded account. Instant funded account. And then as you guys can see, my guy Darius passed his prop firm account right here. And this was just yesterday on the 6th of March. And so all throughout the day within the community, we got new people joining and getting started, looking to take their trading to the next level. We got a lot of people dropping profits and results on a daily basis within our community as well. And so, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an inside look. So in the description box below this video, not only will you get the link that you need to actually create an account for Funded Hero, but you'll also have my discount code down there below as well for you to be able to use it and actually get the account and save money on it. But also there will be another link if you want to learn more about my community and how it is that you could be a part, get access to an educational course, a platform, an app that calls out trades for you, scanners that helps you read the market a lot easier. In the description box below, there will be a link for a video where you could actually watch that video and you can learn more and be officially a part of my community, and I can actually work with you personally and mentor you to help you get the results that you want. But if you guys have any questions, drop your questions down in the comment section below. If you do decide to get an account, let me know what account you got in the comment section as well. And if you need to contact me, all of my contact information is also in the description box below. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Let's get it.